Just looking at energy efficiency itself, we often underestimate the value. And again, the IEA has done really useful work on documenting the additional, or what they call the co-benefits of energy efficiency, which are, really very considerable. Just picking out a couple of them, the way in which the macroeconomic, it makes enough more sense for us to spend money on saving energy in our buildings than it does paying Kazakhstan or Saudi Arabia for oil and having that 6 billion euro a year that hemorrhages our economy, applying it in this country. So there are multiple benefits. There is steady improvement in our standards, at least on the residential side. It's of course disgraceful that we are still looking at historic standards in the non-domestic, but this presents us with very considerable challenges that you're going to be hearing a lot about today, about the importance of building properly and recognizing. I want to salute the Dublin Institute of Technology and particularly the architectural technology people who are doing really very good work in training people in building science and for the new kinds of responsibilities that arise from things like certification, where people are stating that they're competent to do all sorts of things. This is some stuff from SEAI in terms of what retrofitting delivers beyond the energy savings themselves. The way in which for every 1,000 houses that we upgrade, we'll support 100 jobs for a year, and the savings and so on and so forth. So there's a huge opportunity to do very worthwhile things. And we have done, by international standards, quite a bit, with something over 300,000 houses upgraded at the scale. But we really haven't tackled the deep retrofit. That's a lot of what we've done is fairly superficial sort of stuff. And we do really need new thinking in order to scale this thing up. We need to look at new kinds of financing to break through the barriers where people, it's all very well telling people this is cost effective and you're going to save more money than it's cost and so on. But you need the money up front, and how do you break some of those things and become a lot more innovative? And so many people, of course, focus on that little bit of the lifetime costs. All they see is the little bit above the water, and that kind of thinking at every stage. And so many of our distinguished economists, who really are little more than accountants rather than economists, because they really don't understand, apparently, value as distinct from cheapest.